We're still awaiting the decision for the Deshaun Watson punishment from the NFL. Josina, just give us an update on where things stand right now.
So right now, the jointly appointed arbitrator, Sue Robinson, has gotten the post-hearing briefs in that were, per the CBA, only supposed to be 5 pages, single space. And a lot of people have made a lot about that relative to the time they feel like it should take for her to come to a decision. But that's really where we are now, waiting for Sue Robinson to go over those post-hearing briefs, come up with her decision, make a written decision, make it well-founded as to why she is coming up with that, and then go from there. Obviously, people understand right now that if she, for some reason, determines that there has not been a violation per the personal conduct policy, then Roger Goodell nor any designee has the ability to change anything after that. If she determines that there is a violation, obviously, then it kicks into Roger Goodell's lap or his designee, with the interim being whether either side would like to pursue an appeal relative to whatever violation she would deem at that point. So that's what we are waiting for here. Some of the other reporting that I've had in this interim relative to the NFL's investigation is that we know that the NFL came into this process having linked, at least per our understanding, having interviewed 12 women. And then from there, 5 women were a part of what they were focusing on coming into this hearing. And then I have reported over the last few days that we know at issue right now, there are 4 women after one of those women, per our understanding, was their desire to have it included in the investigation from a media report. And I had also heard that too. And I know Pro Football Talk put that out there as well. And so right now that has dwindled us from 5 to 4. And essentially, just to include in that, lastly, when trying to deem if there is a violation, one of the things that also makes this very difficult so people understand out there is that the language in the personal conduct policy is very vague and very broad. And so what that means is that it is subject to subjectivity relative to whether Sue Robinson deems that Deshaun Watson has impacted the integrity of the Shield, whether their behavior can be deemed in any way as irresponsible. Now, where the complexity comes in is that also in that same personal conduct policy, it says that owners are to be held to a higher standard. And we can definitely have a debate when you look at some of the controversy that Patriots owner Robert Kraft has been, Daniel Snyder, what have you, whether that metric of being held to a higher standard was met when it comes to owners, and whether there's been any disparate discipline given out to the players in comparison.
And of course, there was the 30 lawsuits that were settled against the Houston Texans today, which may factor into that as well. She is CBS Sports senior NFL insider Josina Anderson joining us to update us on the Deshaun Watson situation and discuss the franchise tag deadline, which passed in the NFL today. Thanks, Josina. Great to see you as always. Great work as usual. We are approaching 50 days away from the 2022 NFL season kicking off, 55 days to be exact as of today. And we have everything covered for you here on CBS Sports HQ in the lead up to the season and when it gets underway. On CBS on September the 11th, you can also stream the games on Paramount+.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.